Yesterday was College Signing Day, and for many seniors, this meant the celebration of their post-graduation plan. Good morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Megan Huber.
And I'm Cam Madrano.
Seniors participated in College Signing Day, surrounded by peers and faculty. Reporters Riley Scholl and Lizzie Pelsman were on the scene.
Thanks, guys. We are here standing in the amphitheater where seniors were celebrated for their commitment to college.
That's right. Seniors had the opportunity to sign off on their post-graduation plans.
Counselor Philomena Crone organized this year's annual event in hopes that it will encourage underclassmen to strive for their best.
I hope that it will influence students who are going on with all different plans. Our goal is to celebrate all seniors, all graduation plans, military, vocational training, two-year community colleges, and four-year universities.
Now back to news.
Thanks, guys. Some of the upcoming events seniors can look forward to are Senior Awards next Monday and VAPA Night tomorrow.
Tomorrow night is also the biannual art show. Student works from different art courses will be on display in various areas around the admin building and amphitheater. Admission is free and the event will take place from 4 to 5.
Last Friday, Eye of the Tiger covered the upcoming blood drive set to take place next week. Due to on-campus construction, blood drive buses will not be on campus.
Instead, students and staff donating blood are to report to the library for their allotted time. This also means that this common area will not be accessible during ROAR.
The annual Rosechella is next Friday, and the last day to audition to perform is this Wednesday.
We now go over to Kobe Estrada with a special guest.
Good morning and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Kobe Estrada. Filling in for me today is an old friend. We welcome on Dom Taylor.
Thanks, Kobe. In this year's graduating class, there are only two four-year three-sport athletes. Shannon Young played water polo, soccer, and swim all 4 years, while breaking the all-time goals record in water polo as well. Vince Jordan played football, wrestling, and baseball, and the two of them will be further honored for their accomplishments at Senior Awards Night. We go to Hunter Hatch with more on the story.
Senior Shannon Young had to adapt to her busy schedule balancing both school and sports year-round.
It was definitely hard, it was a lot of work, especially on top of schoolwork, but I've been playing sports basically my entire life, so it's just kind of a lifestyle for me.
Although being a three-sport athlete is a major accomplishment, struggles along the way led senior Vinny Jordan to reconsider his goals.
Yeah, so about halfway through high school, I wanted to take a break, but I knew I would regret it, so I stuck with it, and I'm glad I did.
Along with playing the sports he enjoys, Jordan is grateful for the friendships he has built from them.
Definitely an experience because I met a lot of new people who I wasn't really friends with before sports, and I kind of got to get to know them better.
In other sports news, girls softball was eliminated in the first round of playoffs yesterday with a 4-3 loss to Ponderosa High School after giving up 3 runs in the 7th inning. This Friday and Saturday is the Track Masters, where Candace Henderson and Donovan Jones will compete for high jump. And Alexis Glaude and CC Bernardi will run the 400-meter, and the 4x4 team, which consists of CC Bernardi and Alexis Glaude, Madison Sandel, and Tealyn McNary. And that's all on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. I have the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, guys. Well, there are no shortage of trailers this week, with the highly anticipated It 2 and the surprise Maleficent 2 trailers. The It trailer blew my expectations out of the water. They show quite a bit compared to other teaser trailers, and it definitely set my expectations very high. I thought the first movie was very solid and a huge improvement over the Tim Curry miniseries. The cast playing the adults is very interesting because you don't usually see these actors in a horror movie setting. Since the first movie excluded the whole adult aspect to make this sequel, I'm curious as to see how many of the controversial, uncomfortable moments in the book will be included in this. Book readers know exactly what I'm talking about.
This meeting of the Losers Club has officially begun.
Disney does a good job at retconning important story elements whenever they adapt old cartoon classics into summer blockbuster remakes, and this was extremely relevant in the first Maleficent. Now they are making an entire sequel with no content to pull from, and even though it's a sequel, I praise Disney for its originality.
Season of the witch.
In other news, it was revealed this morning that a live-action Mortal Kombat movie was greenlit, and fingers crossed it doesn't end up like other video game movie adaptations. Now we go back to news.
Thanks, Joey. Last week, Eye of the Tiger covered science teacher CJ Addington, who saved a baby bird after it fell out of its nest. The bird is now able to fly and will soon be strong enough to release into the wild.
He's had a chance to feel it, then let him go. But also leave his cage open so that if he wanted to come back and get some food and water, he could.
Addington expects to be able to let the bird go by this weekend.
Eye of the Tiger has partnered up with the Betting on Our Future campaign to promote positive development while targeting youth addictions.
This Thursday, we will host an informational night to discuss underage gambling and preventative measures to avoid addiction.
The presentation will begin at 3:30 in the J.B. Gale Theater. That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.